very good morning to Principal Garu, Vice Principal Garu, and HOD, ECE Garu, and other friends of PSCMR. This is Namaste ji. So, Namaste. So,
Thank you so much, sir. First,
Principal,
myself and Shastri Garu, you know me.
Namaste, madam. Namaste. Venkatagiri. Namaste. I would like to recall our association with PSCMR. We made our first visit to PSCMR in March 2019 when Dr. Patanjali Garu was the HOD of Computer Science. And he introduced us to Subbarao Garu. And then in April 2019, we had an MOU with PSCMR that was followed by a full-day seminar on opportunities in space technology. That was in August 2019. We had Mr. Ramurthy, ISRO scientist, we brought to PSCMR College. That was in August 2019. After that, we have been conducting many webinars, and even today, you will have the logo of Potti Sriramulu College as a member of Explore the Space. That continues regularly, but we have been continuing our linkages mainly through webinars. The pandemic caused by Corona was a big disturbance for all our operations, but we slowly moved to the Zoom mode, the virtual mode. And I'm very glad that after 2019, 2020, 21, 22, now in November 2023, we are having this opportunity to shake hands with the top management of Potti Sriramulu. So we are very happy about this. We have a small presentation that we have made that will hardly take 5 to 7 minutes. I would like to run through the presentation. Can I go ahead, Principal Garu?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Please. Thank you. It's a short presentation on what we can offer and what we have been doing. Patanjali Garu, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you. So that's this first slide. We run two ventures. One is Explore the Space, which is into space and allied industries. And I'm glad to say that Explore the Space is an ISRO registered space tutor. So our programs are recognized by ISRO. It was in August 2022 that ISRO invited us and gave this recognition. Our other venture is a global trade driver. So far, we have taken 9 business delegations to USA. Our other major activity is to link Indian companies, particularly SME exporters, to the US market. So essentially, there are two activities. One is space education, space technology, and the other one is in trade and investment. We link Indian exporters and Indian companies with the US market. So those are our two important activities. I'm trying to go to the next slide. This is what we are offering to college students across India. This is an online certificate course on career opportunities in space and allied industries. The pricing is 3,000 rupees per student. That is the retail pricing. But when we go to institutions, we talk to the institution and then we decide the pricing. This is offered to students through webinars, through Zoom classes. This gives a good networking opportunity and industry connections for students. And as we all know, when we talk about the space industry is driven by multiple streams. It is not only ECE, not only computer, not only mechanical, but there are 23 to 24 different disciplines that drive what is space industry today. So space industry is essentially driven by multiple streams. We would like to stress on that. These are the various chapters. As you see, there are two major classification. Part A prepares the candidates for the interview. That's part A. Part B, full deals with the science and technology aspect.
Can you please zoom this so that Our members can also. This one. This slide. That table of contents. Yeah.
Is it okay now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Giri.
So part A deals with interview, because we strongly feel that a very important quality which converts students' ability to a good job is the ability of the student to present himself or herself. So in spite of 17 years in school and 3 or 4 years in college, we go through many colleges in Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Thanks to PATA, we are visiting Andhra Pradesh. The ability of the student when it comes to writing the examination or talking one-to-one is one thing, and the ability of the student to talk in a convincing manner, to the interview panel is something different. So I think that's a missing link, but that is not a problem exclusive to any particular college. That is something that we find everywhere. So our part A would focus on that aspect. These are the offerings, as I just mentioned, what we would like to offer to PSCMR. The next one is on industrial tours in Bengaluru and in industrial tours in Chennai. Pata, is the screen visible to you?
Yeah.
So this is about industrial tours. We can we can decide which companies that the students would like to visit. We have our connections. As I mentioned the other day, our most recent interaction is with Mr. Pavuluri Subbarao Garu, who is the chairman and managing director of Anant Technologies Limited. So we are talking with Anant Technologies. Anant Technologies is the major supplier for ISRO and Indian Defense. They supply systems and subsystems to ISRO's satellites. So we are in discussion with Mr. Subbarao Garu, and we would like to invite Mr. Subbarao Garu to different educational institutions across India. So that is what we are talking with Mr. Subbarao Garu. You may be aware that Mr. Subbarao Garu is the All India President of Satellite Industry Association. There are about 75 Indian satellite companies, including Tatas, including Godrej, including Reliance, which are members of Indian Satellite Industry Association. The president of that association is Mr. Subbarao Garu. Next is the industry visit in Chennai. I hope the next screen is visible to you.
Yeah.
It is visible, but you can reduce the thing actually.
Okay.
You can reduce the.
You want me to reduce it?
Yes. Now, yes, it is visible now. But you can minimize it, Giri. Actually, no problem. Yes, sir. Yeah.
This is about industrial tours in Chennai. So we have reasonably good connections. We can work on industrial tours to Chennai. The other thing is exclusively for MBA colleges. We have a program called GLEAPS, Global Leadership and Entrepreneurship Advancement Programs, where we conduct workshops on small aspects like grooming, punctuality, icebreaker, starting a conversation. How do we get information from strangers? How do we get information from people who are new? Because these things are very, very important when a boy or girl starts a career at the age of 20 or 21. So this has been quite successful for us in Bharatidasan University in Tiruchirappalli. So the name of the program is GLEAPS, where we focus on Global Leadership and Entrepreneurship Advancement Programs. That is the acronym. That is a short form of GLEAPS. The next program that we would like to offer is our linkages with the US market. We are authorized representatives for Space Tech Expo in USA and Space Tech Expo Europe. We have the opportunity to be in USA in May 2022. In May 2022, We had the opportunity to visit USA. That was a very big space industry exhibition. And as I just mentioned, space industry is a conglomeration or is a combination of multiple streams. There is a requirement for mechatronics, there is a requirement for mechanical, there is a requirement for data science, there is a requirement for computer science graduates. So I would only appeal to all the esteemed faculty members assembled there to look at space industry as something that is driven by multiple streams. I say this because on a lighter vein, we were talking to a particular college in Patna. I don't want to name the college. There, somebody very senior said that they are not interested because they don't have aerospace engineering. I would only appeal to you that that's not the way that one looks at the opportunities here, because there are so many companies, including Murugappa Group or Godrej, which are suppliers to ISRO. Murugappa Group is a supplier to ISRO. Godrej is a supplier to ISRO. And all these companies, they don't necessarily employ aerospace engineers, but then they employ engineers across different streams. So I just wanted to highlight that point. On a regular basis, we conduct webinars on career opportunities in space and allied industries with speakers from different industries, as well as from speakers from ISRO and other organizations. This is something that we stress wherever we go. We insist that space technology or space exploration is driven by multiple streams, multiple technologies. This is a thematic representation of that. This is the recognition that we got from ISRO when we were invited by ISRO Bangalore headquarters in August 2022. We have Mr. Sudhir Kumar, who hails from Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Kiran Kumar, and Mr. Bhatwade, a principal scientist in ISRO. So like us, they invited other organizations across India, and they gave the title as ISRO registered space tutor, which we consider as a honor. In September 2022, we had the opportunity of inviting Mr. Somnath Garu, who is the chairman of ISRO, to our stall. We participated as an exhibitor in the Bangalore Space Expo. And there you see Somnath Garu signing our visitors board. Very interestingly, he signed in Hindi or Sanskrit, pardon my ignorance. That's how he signed his name. So that was something, an achievement for us. Currently, we are running a program called Indo-US Youth Space Talent, where we are linking universities in America and in India. So this was launched in July 2010. On July 10th, 2023. We had Mr. Kiran Kumar, former chairman of ISRO, who made the inauguration. So this is students and faculty from University of California, and then we had students and faculty from University of Florida, and we had a student from IIT Madras, because we are looking at students both from India as well as United States of America. This is a continuous program, and we welcome presentations from the students of Potti Sri Ramulu to be a part of this. This is a webinar series that we conducted where we had participation from 10 different countries. This we ran from June 2021 to November 2022. As you see, we had a galaxy of speakers from across the country and across the continents. So all these activities have only made our programs, particularly our connections with the space industry and allied, very strong. This was a program that we had in Kolkata in December 2022, about 11 months back, close to 1 year. Last December, we had the opportunity to be in Calcutta. We had Mr. Jaideep Mukherjee, a scientist from NASA, who made a presentation. That was the third edition of our Raman Armstrong Memorial Lecture. So these are our activities in a nutshell. We have programs to offer both for the engineering students as well as for MBA students. Now, we would like to ensure that our programs are useful to you and our programs are to your expectation. There, we need your inputs and your guidance. Over to you, Principal Garu.
Kiri, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
See to my left, the head of the department, ECE, Dr. A. Ravi.
Namaskaram, sir.
Actually, he is now the driving force for this space industry in electronics and communication engineering. So,
Fantastic.
he established ISRO Nodal Center also recently. And also
great.
strengthening it and then taking it forward to make it as regional center also.
Fine.
So, in this connection, I think this is the right time for him to interact with you.
Please. Definitely.
In what way we can also add things to the existing one. And also because space industry is something neglected in almost all the universities and institutions. Even EC is having a lot of scope to improve. Right? Since Dr. Ravi and his team has already stepped into that, you can also see Professor Kiran Vaigar. She's senior most professor of ECE, and also other senior professor Gautami Garu is there. Sirisha Garu is there. And all are like there are other few professors like I think they are having classes. That's the main thing. Like because we have to finishing this one because finishing stage we are going to complete our syllabus. So that's why.
At an informal level, I have been talking to Mr. Prakash Rao. Mr. Prakash Rao is an outstanding scientist from ISRO. He is based in Bangalore, though he hails from Guntur. I have mentioned the name of Putti Sri Ramulu College, your esteemed institution. I have got his initial interest. I mentioned about a possible webinar in the first week of December. I thought a webinar is a good way to start a handshake, because cost-wise also webinar is cost-effective, so that once we see how it goes, we can then invite that gentleman to your campus, or we can take it to the next step. So if it is okay for you, I would need about 3 or 4 faculty from EC department and a bunch of 40 to 50 interested students. We took the gentleman all the way to SRM College in Chennai, and he gave an excellent exposition on reliability of electronic components for spacecraft. Reliability of electronic components for spacecraft. It was a 1 hour or 1 hour 20 minutes lecture, and he was able to have everybody in zapped attention. But he came physically to the campus of SRM. He came for some other reason, but we thought it as an opportunity and we invited him to SRM. I would suggest, if it is okay for you, we can start with a Zoom class. We can start with one Zoom session. We can request Mr. Prakash Rao Garu to address ECE and of course other students also. And we can see, we can test waters, and then we can take it to the next stage. That is my suggestion, but I would like to proceed further purely based on your interests.
Sir, thank you for giving the,
Very good.
as you mentioned, the opportunity to interact with Prakash Garu. It's good. If we interact with like eminent personalities, so that student will get exposure. It's good.
Yes.
But the thing is, what content sir is going to be covered, or what is the big description of the talk?
Sure.
Because if we attract the students, if it is a near to our curriculum, easily we can attract the students and the student will get motivated. It's a point. By two, whenever we conduct one session or webinar or any event or activity, it should be get some outcome. Right, sir?
I agree with you.
Without quality or outcome, will not proceed.
Dr. Ravi Garu, I agree with you 102%.
Yeah, because win-win process is correct, sir. You also, our institution also should get the exposure. Because from the last year onwards, we are conducting so many activities. Our students are also, we have an IERS Nodal Center.
Okay.
So our our students are participating number of activities. What is the
Fine.
exploration technology?
Okay. Okay.
Satellite technology. What are the
Okay.
basics of like GPS satellite and we call land cover operations.
Okay.
GIS, remote sensing. Some activities have done. Some of our students are participating in
Okay.
two ARS activity. But student will ask the question to me, sir, as you mentioned in the PPT, if the student want to attend a particular event, the student has to pay 3,000 rupees. It is for event or for student membership?
No, that is per student for the entire course. When the student is retail, if it is a retail student, we have few students from Satyabama or 2 students from SSN joining. But when we talk to a group of 50 students, we can always talk to the HOD, we can talk to the management. So I would only appeal to you to put the costing a little later, but we would like to make sure that, as Dr. Patanjali mentioned the other day, the other good option is to come with one exclusive subject that can be covered over a period of 6 months, over a period of 10 classes, which can be a combination of, let's say, webinars and direct classes also. Because I feel, Dr. Ravi, to bring outcome, most important thing is to have proper relationship, because I fully agree with you. Giving one webinar, one seminar, and going away will not help you, will not help me. So we should definitely have a package like thing where you give us, let's say, 30 or 40 students, and you give us about 1 year's time, so that in 1 year we would have interacted at least 6 to 10 times with that bunch of students. We would have arranged a visit to Hyderabad, one visit to Bangalore, so that at the end of 1 year, those 40, 50 students are in a stage where we can tell that they're to some extent industry ready because of this course. That is what we also want to achieve, because after seeing success here, we would definitely like to go and approach JNTU University based on the success that we have with you. So we are very keen that we satisfy your needs. We want to make sure that we deliver what you want. So I am with you, and we are on the same page.
Thank you so much. But I think another thing, what is your plan of action also we should know, because
Sure.
what way you are going to proceed? What is your objective?
Okay.
In what way we can lift the student? Ultimately, sir, our students are required job oriented.
Exactly.
Job oriented. So ultimately, we have done activities are good. We have done everything is good, but student will not get any place or will not get any skilled. No use. After success patient dead means no use. So you don't think that because I will be taught in straight manner, you don't
No. I like that. I like this approach, Dr. Ravi, because as I mentioned, we would like this to take to more colleges, more number of students, and that is possible only if you say after 3 months or after 6 months, you have to say that they did a good job and we benefited. Only if you say that, that will only help us to go to others also. So what I will suggest is, I will have another discussion with Mr. Prakash Rao, and then I will get back to you in a day or two. I'll send a detailed action plan. We are now in November. Uh, Assuming you give us a bunch of 50, 60 students who are now in third year and who will be completing graduation in 2025, not 2024, but in 2025. Those 50 students we would like to mentor. They, they should have the boldness to go and meet the Guntur collector. They should have the boldness to go to other colleges. They should. Now when they say Guntur, they talk about Savita, they talk about VIT, they talk about SRM University. They don't talk about PSCMR. PSCMR has a greater history, has a greater legacy than any of the names that I mentioned. So branding is important. Our students should develop the ability to go out and make bold presentations, which I think are being done by private colleges. So PSCMR being a private college, I think you have excellent scope to move forward.
Sure, sir. Thank you. But let me discuss with my team members, because these four people are working on this, especially
Please.
on these signal processing related space technology.
Sure,
So
sure.
4 to 5 people are working on this from past 7 to 8 months onwards.
Yeah.
If any queries, they will also interact with you.
Definitely, it's my pleasure. I mean, I'm available 24/7. My email ID, phone numbers are with Pata. Pata, please share with all the esteemed faculty members.
Yeah, definitely.
Because team efforts is the most important. As a
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, definitely.
Actually, in the next round, I think you can interact with the ECE faculty members.
Sure.
4 members are here. The thing
Okay.
is, actually, if you interact with the entire team, Dr. Ravi will be coordinating this week or next week. I think you can interact with them because you are also ECE, ECE and then MBA.
Yeah.
So I think you know more about ECE, what the course structure and all, and then where exactly you can have the course, whatever. Yesterday also in the meeting they told one course actually in space should be linked to ECE. That's what exactly Ravi
followed by lab also.
Followed by lab.
Okay.
You can say you can take them to industry, Bangalore or whatever, and then make them to there with some scientists.
Okay.
So that kind of capsule should be there, so that I think
I understand.
if they are successful now, if they are successful in Andhra Pradesh.
Sure. I understand. Actually, when Principal Garu said lab, Principal Garu meant industrial orientation. Am I right?
Yes.
Skill-based.
Okay. Sure.
And also, Professor Kiran Mai, she's also the convener for Industry Institute Interaction.
Okay.
So I think from ECE side, she can strengthen that way.
Definitely.
CSC also one meeting we will conduct. I have to talk to the HODs because since you have come out with space technology,
exactly.
Cyber security and all can be linked up. I think we can have one round of session with our faculty also, CSC faculty also.
Definitely. And we have an organization called IPC. Have you heard about IPC? IPC, it is a Global Electronics Industry Association. They are headquartered in Bengaluru. It's a Global Electronics Industry Association.
I know, sir.
See, Dr. Ravi, they came to Chennai.
Okay.
And they met 30 HODs of only electronics colleges. I mean, of only electronics department. And we arranged that meeting for them. That was on 1st August 2023, about 2-3 months back. So they had a major, they organized soldering competition. They organized exclusive things for electronics people, and we are connecting them to different colleges in South Tamil Nadu and other places. So what I can do is, I can link them to you, because as I mentioned, I am very keen that though we have 100 things to offer, I want to make sure that what we offer is of use to you. What we offer is it has to be converted to knowledge which can be used for industry experience and industry exposure, resulting in internship or job opportunity. I am very clear about that. So I would like to bring IPC also to the table. They are based in Delhi. They are headquartered in Bengaluru, and they deal with electronic department colleges. I mean, engineering colleges, electronic departments all over India.
Okay, I have some contacts in IPC, like Abhay is there.
Yeah, they have asked for a 30 minutes webinar, which is a free webinar with any EC department. Let me share the details. Once you are okay on any day, once your examination is over, I mean, because these things will get you connections. Because on the August 1 program in Chennai, there were 30 different electronic companies which had participated by exhibiting their stall. So that's a very interesting combination. You have companies on one side, colleges on the other side. It was a day-long seminar. So a lot of networking happened. So IPC, I think they're good to know that. Good to know them. I'll be more than happy to connect them.
No, sir, I will be in touch with you or we'll discuss with you, sir.
Please, please. And when we are planning to visit Chennai, please let me know. We'll be more than happy to facilitate visits here. On November 23, 24, there is a major exhibition happening on green technologies. So, as I just mentioned, all these technologies are driven by multiple streams. It is not only mechanical, not only civil, not only any particular branch. It is driven by multiple streams. So, in agreeing, understanding, and in working towards that multiple stream approach, I think we'll be doing greater good to the student as well as to the institution. On that note, I would again like to thank Principal Garu, Vice Principal Garu, Dr. Ravi Garu, and all the madam there. Thank you so much, and you let me know how to take this forward.
One more thing, actually, there is a program in your agenda, like you can ask some German scientists or something like that.
Yes.
And then stay on the campus for 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, I understand. Before Corona, we had that intense discussion. Yes, yes.
So if you take really for ECE, they're having robotics lab and all. I think it will be value adding to them.
Okay.
And also CSE. If he is multidisciplinary, I think both of us will get benefited.
Okay.
If something can do that on that part, I think.
Definitely. Let me check with that gentleman. I remember we had a couple of rounds of discussion.
The faculty members also will have that feeling that they are working with the university professors, foreign university professors, and then they are German and all, they are good in engineering. So definitely the mindset will change, and also students also can interact because he stays on the campus for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So definitely, timing is not a barrier.
Okay. Sure. Definitely. I will send an email on the action points on where we can take it forward. And the problem.
Our that mail ID ece.hod. ece.hod at pscmr.ac.in. Like our principal at PSCMR.
Sure.
You can also just mention ece.hod.
Dr. Ravi.
Dr. Ravi. ec.hod at pscmr.ac.in. It is ece.hod.
ec.hod. Sure. I will email to Dr. Ravi Garu with copy to Principal Garu and Vice Principal Garu. I seek your suggestion. We are very ambitious. We would like to make sure that we give value to you in the next 3 to 6 months. So in 2024, we definitely plan to go pan-India based on the success that we have with you. We would like to see satisfaction in the faces of all department HODs. I know it's a tough task, but we would definitely like to achieve it.
Sure, thank you. And that course part, actually, Dr. Ravi and other senior members of ECE,
please.
You have one meeting with all the faculty members of ECE. Whenever you are free, that is very important.
We can time with CSE also. Some topics, I think for syllabus framing, I think it's better we can have interdisciplinary type of things.
Yeah.
Some topics, security issues are also required for satellite part. So there, CSE people involvement is also required.
Sure, sir. Sure. Okay. Definitely. We will title it as space technology, but we will ensure that there is something for every department.
Yes.
There is something for every department.
Combination of other.
Yeah. Because I always feel that the first year engineering was the best. I feel because you study everything in the first year, and then it becomes so compartmentalized once they go to the branches. So we will ensure.
Recently, we got autonomous. We have the university has not given chance for us to add any subject in the first year. But we can plan from second year onwards.
Yeah, sure. No. What I tried to tell was the approach of first year engineering in all colleges is very good. You study electrical, you study electronics, and first year we also studied English. We also studied a little of economics.
Yes.
So first year engineering is very good in all branches in all colleges. Once they become compartmentalized, then the flow of information is not to that extent as it should be. So our approach will definitely be towards multiple streams so that we achieve the desired result.
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Sure. Thank you for your time. I know it's a busy weekday for you, and it's like pulling you from your routine. So thank you so much for giving your time, and we look forward to working with you, and we look forward for mutual success. And mutual growth.
Sir, 1 second, sir. Madam wants to ask few questions.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
You told that on November 23rd and 24th, you are planning for green technology subject. So, but that is busy schedule for our students.
Yes.
I said request is first initially, if you say what are the industries are based on the space technology and everything, then they will get interest. So because they only what are the CSE based, IT based companies only they know more. Are electronics related companies. So if you brief of that, what are the companies are based on the space technology and everything, what are the packages, they'll get attracted for that initially.
Definitely.
So one more thing is, instead of conducting webinar like that, if you interact with the students, then it's more beneficial, sir.
Okay.
In online, in the sense, they are somewhat they're interested, but after that, they are
sure.
It is very useful. In my point only, if it
absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely.
To interact physically, then it will be
Ma'am, that is why I asked 50-60 students who will graduate in 2025, not in 2024, because we would like to interact with you on a continuous basis. We would invite your students to Chennai, your students to Bangalore, and then we will also come there. So we would definitely like to ensure that we give value that is tangible and that is measurable. And we are very much aware that students are driven towards their career goals and not just attending webinars. We are very much aware of that, and we will ensure that our interaction proves to be useful for the student in realizing their career goal.
Because we are having ISRO nodals interested. What they are doing is they are attending that, they are just listening that what are the theory sessions only. There is no practical sessions. So if you include more number of practical sessions, it will be more useful for them.
Sure, madam. Sure.
Theory and everything, just they are reading that questions and they are attempting that exam and everything. But if they are having more number of practical sessions, it will be useful.
Okay. Sure. Definitely. I think one meeting with this IPC person will also definitely help us. I will put that in the action plan, one important thing, Principal Garu, our communication will have to be constant, at least once in 15 days.
Sure, sir.
So that in the next 1 or 2 months, we arrive at a solid action plan on how we can travel the next 1.5 years. So that we are always ready for constant and regular improvement and interaction. But we would only request regular and constant communication so that wherever improvement or wherever any corrective step needs to be taken, we will be more than happy to do that.
Sure, sir. We're planning, sir.
Please.
And
Pata, kindly try to introduce us to your MBA faculty also.
MCA.
Yes.
MB, you have MBA, right?
Yes,
we are having, but today only EC for professors.
Sure. No. Yeah, not
down the line we will plan everything. The first thing is actually I request you to address the ECE professors so that they will understand exactly you are going to any queries they have, you can also address them. And then like the ISRO lab and all what they have.
Okay.
Diagram and all, or you can also connect them to the express.
Sure.
So,
Okay. How frequently do your faculty travel outside Vijayawada?
Very less.
That you have to make.
Very less, sir. To tell you honestly, very
You
less.
give some opportunity for the faculty to visit what you call the ISRO sort of thing to Bangalore.
Yeah, sure.
Along
Yes.
with the students, 10,
Absolutely. Sure.
at a time,
Sure.
15 students and 2 faculty members. So
Yeah.
that will be the frequent interaction with the industry should happen. Even for
Absolutely.
computer science also it is like that. They have not visited TCS and Infosys. But
Okay.
reporting, you know very well. I don't know
Yes.
in the public meeting.
I understand.
Not like your SRM like in Chennai, you are
Yeah.
having Pratibhama and all.
Yeah.
Not like
No,
See,
we will work towards that.
we need to be the role model.
Yeah, absolutely.
The city of Vijayawada, that's all. So
Absolutely.
that we can do.
Yeah, that is why I mentioned SRM, AP, and Savita, VIT. All those colleges are 45 minutes from your campus. They
Yes,
are
sir.
making a lot of noise. So I mean, noise making is also important. So so I would leave it there. So we will definitely work towards that.
Yeah, definitely. So,
We will
but
definitely.
visiting to SRM, no? SRM here in Amaravati.
Yeah, because on August 23rd, when Chandrayaan-3 landed, I am sure there is. I don't know whether you did it. I don't know. But what SRM AP did was 150 students gathered in the auditorium, and they watched in a big screen with the Indian national flag.
Okay, and we did it.
Fantastic! Hats off to you. Hats off to you.
And
Hats off to you.
so, there was hall of students.
Very good, fantastic.
There is a small conference room, and students were there, and then including faculty members. But we started with only small.
That's okay. That's okay. But I mean, the spirit is important, not the size. And then what SRM did was they made it as a report, and they sent it to Mr. Somanath. They sent it to Mr. Sudhir Kumar. See, everybody likes.
They're congratulating.
The name of the college, name of the university will
name of the college. See, that's brand. They say that we celebrate ISRO. We love ISRO. ISRO.
You should have told that.
So they say that ISRO is our inspiration. We love ISRO. Then they say that ISRO likes to hear that.
This you should have told earlier. So that being friend of us, like you are not.
And ISRO has not been privatized, but space industry has been privatized.
Okay.
ISRO continues to be a government organization. Now, earlier it was Department of Space and ISRO was under that. Now, along with ISRO, they have created 2 other organizations called InSpace and NSIL. So, going forward, ISRO will deal only with R&D. All the launches will be done by NSIL. And InSpace is now headquartered in Ahmedabad. InSpace will deal with private participation of Indian industries in space. That will be dealt by InSpace. So they are doing it in a very careful and forward-looking manner. Like 25 years back, when you want phone, you go to BSNL. 30 years back, you go to BSNL. Now, who goes to BSNL when you want a phone? Like that, 20 years down the line, when you want to launch a satellite, when you want to do something in the low Earth orbit, you might go to Reliance or Godrej or Airtel. These are names that are making big waves in the private Indian space industry. So,
is there any
lot of things.
Giri, actually, to help us to launch nano satellite from our college?
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Because Kerala has done that recently.
Yeah.
He launched a nano satellite. Then, I think it traveled up to 26 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. I think in the next 1 month, the principal Garu with 3 or 4 HODs should travel to Bangalore, ISRO headquarters, and you should do that, Principal Garu, because that is very important. One visit is enough. Principal Garu with three or four HODs, I'll be more than happy to set up a meeting for you.
Sure.
Push yourself, make a good presentation of Potti Sriramulu,
Sure.
and invite some government school students in Guntur to your campus, and make them some 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard students, particularly Telugu medium or from government school. Take them to your lab and take pictures of that and show how you are popularizing Indian space to the public. This is what ISRO would like to hear.
Okay.
Once you make their job easier, then they will be more than happy to help you.
Okay.
So count us as part of your team. So I am there. Have a chair for me there. I will go. I'll be only more than happy to be there, and I look forward to
You also
visiting
visit our college when you visit Amaravati.
very soon, very soon, very soon.
So that you can
We'll
also
plan, sir.
Sure, sure.
And like you are like our family member. Right?
Absolutely. Thank you for that. My best regards to Mr. Subbarao Garu, the secretary. Who,
Now we have new secretary, sir. Lakshman Swami.
oh, Mr. Lakshman Swami. Okay.
Yes.
Visit
Okay. Please pass my respectful regards,
Sure, sir.
and please invite our Narendra Garu also. He is making big waves in CII. Invite him to our PSCMR campus.
He's the member of our governing body, sir.
No, but invite him to the campus.
Okay. Meeting, sir.
Yeah. Invite him to the
actually,
campus.
for MBA students, we requested him to address. Actually, on his birthday, I was there.
Okay.
With Narendra.
Okay.
Myself and our
Yes.
we were
Yeah,
there with Narendra,
Okay.
and then we invited him actually.
Very good.
And then he agreed to deliver his address to MBA.
Please, definitely invite him to the campus, because he can do a lot of things, and invite Mr. Kantarao. Mr. Kantarao controls ghee and milk business in Andhra Pradesh. That will be useful for your MBA students.
Okay.
Kantarao is his uncle. So ghee distribution, the logistics of ghee distribution, the logistics of milk distribution.
Narendra's
uncle. Crane.
Yes.
I mean, you know.
Actually, he gave an opportunity to visit Durga Ghee also.
Please do that. Take your MBA students. They can get some.
Already is there in the agenda.
Yeah, because they can get some good project and internship opportunities in Durga Ghee.
Okay.
Please consider that. We'll be only happy to be partners with you in your progress. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Giri, for your time. And I think you are having a couple of meetings with TCS and all other.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Principal Garu. Thank you, Dr. Ravi Garu. Thank you, Vice Principal Garu. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. We'll meet you, sir.
Sure. Thank you so much.